What's up, guys? Welcome back to welcome back. Today, if you do not know me, I'm your head manager of Loft City Will Play. Today, we're going to be making a tier list on NFL teams. And just in case, don't be disrespected if I rank your team low. It's gonna be on it's basically mid-season, so I'm gonna be ranking it upon how it works, how they work and stuff, and how they're doing this season. So we're gonna start off with the Arizona Cardinals. They're not really doing so good this season. So, and yeah, they lots of their players are gone. The QB I think came back, but yeah, I'll have to recommend D tier for this for the currently. Now we're going with the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are on the top of their division right now, so I'm gonna recommend B tier. They're good, but and they are at the top of their tier. They have some pretty good players. And Baltimore Ravens, and nobody should say that Lamar is overrated, because he kind of isn't. Only reason why I would rank him at A tier, because he's also injury prone and he gets injured a lot. So, but they also have a decent roster with lots of players like OBJ. But so I'm gonna put him at B tier. Now we got the Buffalo Bills, my favorite team. I would say this team can reach up to the S tier, but they have some playoff struggles. So they have really good bad playoff struggles. But if they manage to put this off and try to win the Super Bowl this year, then they could go up the S tier. But yes, my favorite team after all. And they also have a stacked defense. They also have a stacked offense like Gabe Davis and Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen. So I'm putting my S tier for now. Next we got the Carolina Panthers. Now, the last I've seen that they lost all of their games. So I'm putting them at D tier with the Cardinals. Now we got Chicago Bears. Well, they're trying to pull off they're improving. They're not really they're improving. And they won 2 games, I think, and lost 5. But that's fine. I'll put them at C tier. At least it's not with the Carolina Panthers. No offense. Now we got the Cincinnati Bengals. Well, right now they're not really doing so good, but they're trying to get back up. They also have a stacked offense with Jamar Chase. They also got Joe Burrow, so I put them out. Also, they've been to a Super Bowl, so just like the Bills. So I'll put them at S tier with the Bills. Now we got the Browns. They're actually doing really good this season. They pull off the upset with the 49ers. Wait, was that? Yeah, 49ers. So I'll put them at A tier. Now we got the Dallas Cowboys. They're not doing so well this season, and they probably lost they probably have, I don't really know their streak, their things, but I'll put them at B tier. They're fine. Now we got the Denver Broncos. No offense, but they're trash this year. They're just not doing so good as any other season. They're not really doing good at all, because they got destroyed by the Chiefs. At least they won against the Bears, so I can put them above the Bears, but they're not doing so good this season. So I'm putting them at C tier, above the Bears. We got the Lions. People might say, no, they're bad. Put them at C tier. No, they're not doing so good. They're doing really good this season. They are when they were on when our week 6, they were 5-1. So I'll put them at A tier I'll put them at A tier. Now we're on our last line. We got the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers in the offseason, of course everybody knows that they lost they lost Aaron Rodgers. He got transferred to the Jets, so they're not, but they can still progress without him. So they're fine right now, but they're kind of trash this year. So I'll put them at B tier, C tier. I'll put them up there. We got the Texans. They're actually doing good this season. CJ Stroud is in fact him, and they also have kind of good offense. So I'll put them at B tier because they're definitely better than the Packers, Browns, and Bears. Now we got the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are fine, but they're doing fine this year. But I would say they're at C tier. I'd say they're like right in between. Now we got the Jaguars. They're doing amazing. They also pull off the upset against the Bills. So I'll put them at A tier because they actually did really good this season. But they're definitely not S tier yet. That's fine. We got the Chiefs. Now, I would say this is an automatic S tier because they also have a stacked offense like Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. So I'll put them at S tier. Now we got the Chargers. Now, this team is underrated, like the most underrated team in the NFL. They're really good. Like they pull off a catch that nobody could do. So I'll put them at B tier because they're not really winning any of their games. They haven't won a lot of games. Now I got the Rams. Yeah, they're not doing really good this season, but not doing the worst. So but they definitely have downgraded since they won the Super Bowl. So I'll put them at C tier, even though they won the Super Bowl. But I'll put them at the top of C tier because they won the Super Bowl, and they're way better than them. Now I got the Raiders. Let me just say that they're not doing very good. They're not doing good. They've lost a lot of their games. Well, I don't think they lost to the Bills, which is fine because they're an S tier team. They also lost to a lot of the bad teams. So I'll put them at D tier, but above them. There. Now I got the Miami Dolphins. Of course, they're doing really, really good this season. They're 5-2, which is fine. They lost to the Bills and the Eagles, which is fine because they're really good teams. But they've also won a lot, so I'll put them at A tier. Now we got the Minnesota Vikings. They're not doing horrible this season. They're like doing the worst they've ever done in like decades. So I would put them. Well, they're not doing really good this season because they also lost Justin Jefferson. So I'll put them at B tier. Patriots. The only one word I could say about this team is horrible. They're trash, right? No offense, but they're trash. They're horrible since Tom Brady left them. I'm putting up at D tier. Now we got the New Orleans Saints. Well, they're doing really good. They're fine. But I'll put them at like C tier because they're not doing very well. But they're going to be in the middle. Nope. There you go. Now we got the Giants. Let me just say that they're going to be going against our last team. But it's fine. So I would put them at B tier. Lots of B tier teams, okay? Now we got the Jets. Well, same position here, but actually, wait a minute. I'm putting them at C tier. Okay, so I put them at I'll put them right behind them. Now we got the Eagles. Another automatic S tier team. They're amazing. They're really good, and they're amazing. They were the best team in the NFL last year. But they've won a lot of their games, which is good. So I'm putting them at S tier. But there. Now we got the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're doing good this year. They're not so good with winning, but they're fine. They have a stacked defense. They have a good team, so I'll put them at B tier. Now we got the Seahawks. The only thing more I can say is overrated. Their team is very overrated. Everybody wants to hype them up for no reason. So even though they have a really good fan base, I'll put them at a D tier, above, like right here. Now we got the 49ers, automatic A tier team. They also had an upset to the Browns, which is fine. They're fine. They're a good team, so I'll put them at A tier. Now we got the Buccaneers, Florida team. They're an average team, and they have Mayfield from the Rams. I wouldn't say they're better than S tier team, but I'll put them at A tier. B tier. Okay, now we're gonna go with the Tennessee Titans. The Titans are doing amazing. Well, horrible, I meant. Well, not horrible, but they're not doing so good this season. They're losing all their games. So I would put them D tier. Now we got the Washington Commanders. The only two words I could say is rebrand, please. Their new brand was horrible. The Redskins were way better. But I know they had to change for some reason. But they could have put a better name than the Commanders. People think when you think of the Commanders of an NFL team, you would think they're horrible. So I would put them at B tier, because they've also pulled off upset with the Eagles. A tier, because they pulled off the upsets. Now, yes, that is actually the end of our tier list. Now I will go over our tier list. In D tier, there's the Carolina Panthers, Arizona Cardinals, the New England Patriots, the Las Vegas Raiders, the Tennessee Titans, and the Seattle Seahawks. Then we got for C tier, the New York Jets, the New York Giants, the Chicago Bears, the Denver Broncos, the Indianapolis Colts, the Green Bay Packers, the New Orleans Saints, and the Los Angeles Rams. Now for B tier, we got Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got the Minnesota Vikings, the Los Angeles Chargers, the Houston Texans, the Dallas Cowboys. We got the Baltimore Ravens, and we got the Atlanta Falcons. Then for A tier, we got the Washington Commanders, the Miami Dolphins, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Detroit Lions, the San Francisco 49ers, the Cleveland Browns. And then for best team, we got the Cincinnati Bengals, the Kansas City Chiefs, we got the Philadelphia Eagles, and we got the Buffalo Bills. Now that is the end of our tier list. I hope you enjoyed, and hope you have a very wonderful day. Thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed.